So this medicine is, like I had said, a very novel medicine. What it is it's a humanized monoclonal antibody, and it targets a receptor called Siglec-8. And this is a receptor that's highly specific to mast cells and eosinophils. And when the medication interacts with this receptor, it creates an inhibitory signal, and that leads to eosinophil apoptosis and mast cell inactivation. And so it's highly anti-inflammatory, and both of those are important effector cells in eosinophilic gastritis and gastroenteritis. And so in this trial, it was given to patients with moderate to severe symptoms of EG or EGE and highly active inflammation on biopsies. It was a 12-week treatment course, and patients, it's an IV infusion right now. Patients received either active dose, either a high dose or a low dose compared to placebo. And after 12 weeks, the outcomes were assessed. And so the real impetus was to show proof of principle that this worked. Another interesting part of the study was, in addition to seeing the excellent outcomes where the study did meet the primary and secondary outcomes with eosinophilic gastritis and gastroenteritis, there was a subset of the population that also had esophageal involvement, so they essentially had EOE as well. And we also saw a decrease in eosinophil counts in the esophagus in those patients, and decreases in dysphagia symptoms too. So it looks like it may be a promising medication for both conditions. Well, in this particular condition, the eosinophil gastritis and gastroenteritis, it's really a very rare condition. There may be, right now we think about 50,000 people in the US who have this condition. And so there just haven't been any real prospective studies or clinical trials. And right now the current standard of care is people are administered with corticosteroids, or they do dietary elimination, but neither of those are optimally effective. So this is one of the first medications that's actually been applied just to this condition. So it's the first one to go through this approval pathway. I think for the other eosinophilic GI disorders like EOE, it's just been a long process of learning exactly what's required for FDA approval, and in particular getting symptom measures and patient-reported outcomes validated so we can use those in clinical trials.